process diagrams in Oracle WMS Cloud. So basically, like you guys already worked on different models. So Oracle WMS Cloud is mostly worked on uh, on inventory management. Okay, but it is slightly different than the inventory management model, because we have locator based tracking and LPN based tracking in WMS, which we don't have it in inventory management. And also inventory management comes with SCM bundle. Okay, so but this WMS cloud is a separate module, we can say, which doesn't comes along with the SCM bundle. Okay, so you need to business need to purchase it, and there's a different instance for Oracle WMS cloud. Okay, so mostly this Oracle WMS cloud previously used as a standalone, but now Oracle have enhanced the integrations and feasibility to integrate the WMS with different modules. So that's why nowadays Oracle WMS cloud has been used with multiple modules frequently. Okay, so these are a few flows in Oracle WMS cloud. We'll see. Okay, we'll start with inbound. Okay, so as an inbound, so whatever stock or whatever goods that are coming to your warehouse, all the processes which will handle those processes. Huh? Those will comes under inbound processes. Okay, so first we'll start, like we'll do the check-in part. Once the trailer comes into your warehouse, we'll do the check-in of that trailer, so that your WMS and your system will know that this trailer has been came to your facility and that has been checked in your yard. Okay, once that trailer has been checked in, then you can start receiving that trailer. Okay, so we have something called as appointment. So if there are multiple trailers coming to your facility, then you can create appointments of the trailers. Okay, so let's say you have got the 40 trailers, you have multiple dogs. Okay, within 24 hours you can just manage those trailers by doing some appointments, right? And then as per those appointments you can start unloading those trailers. Okay, and once you start receiving, there are multiple processes you can do QC, you can do sorting, right? And after receiving those goods, you can start put away. Okay, as you guys worked on WMS, so you guys know, like, there is a put away engine, sorry, put away rule engine, and there are put away strategies. Okay, so here also we have put away rules, put away priorities, which will drive your put away to within the your warehouse locations. Okay, so all
Rajiv,
these
I got a question.
processes. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just want to quickly check one thing.
Mm-hmm.
How early you can book a trailer? Uh, docking station, because if you say 40 trailers, which obviously the big companies may have that operation, but how advanced? Because see, the moment you
Yes,
get advanced shipping notification,
yes,
you
correct.
may have an idea by
Correct.
what time the trailer may come. So not
Yeah,
necessary, because this is again depend on traffic, all this sort of thing. So
correct.
how early you can book the trailer for docking station?
Correct. So what happens? So let's take the same example. You got the 40 ASM, let's say, okay, and you are expecting those 40 ASM to be received in your facility. Okay. So it could be like, let's say you have your transport management system also, TMS. Okay, could be like OTM, right? So OTM will track those trailers.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So OTM will track those trailers, or maybe any TMS that you have, though that system will track those trailers. And as soon as that comes to your facility, it will trigger a get in operation, okay,
I see.
to WMS, and then you can do the check-in part.
Is it mandatory to have a TMS?
No, but how you'll manage, or how you will track the trailers if you don't have a TMS, because that facility is not there in WMS.
I see. I see.
Right?
So
So you
if
need to
in
you need to track it
uh,
manually if you don't have a TMS.
yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Otherwise, many businesses takes this WMS along with the TMS, order management system, like transport management system, and then
Yeah.
the flow, like all the trailers, all that gets tracked.
that way you can manage through yard management, right?
Yes,
In
yes,
yard, you can have a number of trailers, and
correct.
based on whatever the priority you have, you
Yes,
can
you
bring
can
the
do
trailer
check-in.
to the docking station, right?
Correct, correct. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thanks. I appreciate. Please go ahead.
So now, this till this put away we are good, right? So we have some put away rules priority which will drive the LPNs that you have received to your locations, right? Warehouse locations. Now, as soon as you got the stock on hand in your facility, okay, then your inventory management things will go on. Okay, I mean you'll do the some processes like you'll do some value added services, maybe VAS kitting. You'll do replenishment, cycle counting. You'll do picking. The task execution you'll do. Okay, so all this comes under your inventory management. Okay, so relocating or maybe stock transfer, everything comes under inventory management. And we also have some analytics and reporting tool, we call it as web report. Okay, that also we'll see. Okay, and then yeah, this is all the inventory management part. Now the outbound part. Okay, so it could be like standalone, we are creating sales order manually in WMS, or our WMS can be integrated with order management system, which will flow the orders from order management to the WMS, and we'll get the sales order from that instance. Okay, and then in WMS, those orders will get fulfilled. Okay, fulfill means it will get allocated, it will get picked back, and then we'll ship those orders, or the ship will ship those picked packed LPNs. Okay, and that information will we will integrate it with the order management so that it can be communicated to order management that this has been shipped, right?
So from
So
order management, it goes to inventory. From inventory to WMS, right?
um, order can flow from order management to WMS straight away. Okay. From WMS, we will whatever we will pick back, it will go to inventory. Okay. And once we ship
Okay.
it will go to order management so that that order will get shipped.
Okay.
Right. Because the specific stock that we have picked, that has to get out from the inventory, right? It should
Hmm.
get issue out. So what inventory that we have picked in WMS, it should get interfaced with inventory first, and then the sales order that we have shipped,
Okay.
right? Okay, so we will see how we can how we can allocate the sales order. Like we will create a wave templates, we will create allocation rules, we will create task template rules, so that whatever allocation has will happen, that will a system will create a task for it. We can also create a zone based task, multiple tasks for we can create some like location based task, allocation zone based tasks. So all these rules we have in task templates, allocation rules. Okay, so as per our business priority, we can configure and customize this. Not customize, but yeah, whatever seeded it is there, we are just changing the parameters, or maybe we are changing some setups so as to meet the customer requirements, right? So we'll allocate the inventory. Okay. Once we allocate it, system will create a picking task. We'll execute the picking task. It will get, the outcome of the picking task will be packed OBLPNs, right? OBLPNs like outbound LPNs, right? So which we will ship. Once we will pack it, then we will stage those OBLPNs on the staging location, and we will load it into the trailer. Okay, we also have manifesting. Okay, which we will use for parcel like FedEx or maybe UPS, correct? So that also we can do in WMS. Okay, and then after loading the OBLPNs, we will ship the trailer, and then we will check out that trailer from our facility. Okay, so these are the high level processes that we have in WMS. Now we'll see what are the things that we are going to cover in this training. Okay.
One thing, Rajiv,
Yeah.
if you if you please go back to the old slide.
Yeah.
One question here under outbound shipment, the
Yes.
first starting says return. Is it ship
Ah.
or
No. No.
return?
These are the types of orders we can process. One is a
Oh,
sales
okay.
order, another is transfer sales order, and then last one is return sales order. So sales
Okay.
order, this is straight away you are
Yes,
selling. I
sale.
mean,
Yeah.
you are selling it to
This
the
is, yeah,
customer.
transfer to other
Transfer,
locations, right?
yeah, transfer means, let's say you have multiple facilities and
Yes.
you are doing facility transfer. Let's say you have,
Interorg
yeah, inter, right? Return means you are taking return from customer,
supplier.
yeah, supplier or maybe customer.
Okay.
Okay, so these are types of sales order.
Mm.
Same goes with purchase orders. Okay, so this is vendor
Okay.
return. This is customer return.
Customer return.
Yeah. So we will start our training with application overview because so as to know the configuration, so as to know the WMS in detail, you should know the application and the fundamental setups of WMS and
Mhm.
configurations. Okay. Uh, Initially, right? So we'll go through the UI org structure, the parameters we have, like company parameter, facility parameter we have in WMS, then access control, like in EBS you have responsibilities, right?
Yeah.
So that will restrict your or allow
Access.
you some access, right? So same
Yeah.
thing we have in WMS. We don't have responsibilities, okay? But yeah, we have some access control. We'll create menus, group screens, so that
Yeah.
we'll give specific access to user, okay? Then we'll see user creation, okay? And then some fundamental setups like inventory lock code, sequence counter, and master data like location, item, customer, vendor, okay? How this data we can populate or maybe we can migrate to the WMS. Okay, we'll see this first because based on this, our transactions and other configuration will work out. Because if we don't have item, customer, right, and vendor, we don't be able to do transactions like purchase order or sales order because it will need an item, right, and put away, and everything will need a location, right. So all those things we'll see first, and
Does
then
this share item master with the inventory?
yes. See, it depends on your business because most of the time the item master is kept in like inventory, okay, and then we
Yes.
will interface it to the WMS. So whatever changes are happening in the inventory, it will come here in WMS.
So,
Okay.
I mean, let me get it right.
Uh-huh.
So, in WMS, we don't need to have this one. It will mimic what we have in inventory, right? The item master.
Sorry. If
Now, what I mean to say, we
uh-huh.
need not repeat everything item master in WMS. It will take everything from inventory. Am I right?
Yes, it will take it from inventory, whatever mapping that we have done in integration.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So there are many field values that are different from inventory management and WMS. Okay, but yeah, we can capture it from cost fields and we can take it here in WMS, or maybe we can uh, there could be different things of field values in inventory which are not there, not here in WMS, which we can capture in field mapping. Okay,
Mhm.
because it will not be exactly same that we have in inventory management and in WMS, because
Okay.
parameters and field values are in both the system are totally different.
Nice.
So yeah, we can manage it through integrations. Not a big deal. Okay,
Okay.
but yeah, first we'll cover the application overview, and then we will start for the inbound process. Okay, in inbound we will see like purchase orders, how we'll create a purchase order manually, interface, file-based integrations. Then we'll see how we can create a ASIN from purchase order. Okay, how we can create manual ASINs, how we can create ASINs to interface or maybe from purchase orders. There are multiple ways to create ASIN and there are multiple ways to receive ASIN and purchase order. Okay, and WMS because we have RF RF logins also. Okay, so kind of handheld device login.
Scanners.
Yeah, scanners. So we have like browser link for that RF. so that we can do the transaction similar to the RF in browser also. Okay, so we'll go through multiple scenarios for receiving. Okay, like um, quality QC check scenario. Then will start receiving from purchase order. We'll start receiving from ASN. We'll start receiving from IB load. Okay. So and appointments also. Okay. So these are multiple scenarios we'll capture. Okay. Then we'll also see like cross docking, put away scenarios, put away strategies. Okay. And the configuration that we'll need for put away. Like we'll need put away types, location size type, put away priorities, IB shipment types. These are configurations also we will see, and the scenarios also we will see. Okay, in inbound. Then we'll see the inventory management. In inventory management, we'll cover like how you'll do a LPN inquiry, how you will split and combine LPNs, how you'll modify LPNs. If at any point of time there's any discrepancy in LPN, we can modify it straight away, or we can do a cycle counting of that LPN, right? So that that discrepancy will we can resolve. Okay, and stock will be as per your physical inventory that is lying into your warehouse. Okay, then we'll see how you can manage the approvals for those adjustment. Okay, it could be like rule based approvals, or it could be like manual approval, or we can straight away approve the adjustment without any approval. Okay, we will also see the replenishment scenario. Okay, it could be like minimax, order based, or urgent replenishment. Okay, and these are some replenishment setups and configurations. We'll see replenishment zone, rules, rule sequence, and types. Okay, in inventory management. And then we'll see outbound process, like once we get the sales order from customer, how we will fulfill it. Okay, and then how we will execute the picking task so as to create a OBLPN for shipment. Okay, and then we will see how what are the multiple ways you can pick and also ship the OBLPNs that you have packed. Okay, and you can ship it from UI, you can ship it from RF. Okay, and you can ship it from, of course, the APIs and all those scenarios we will see. Then, as I said, like there will be a customer order, there will be a interfacility transfer order, there will be a return order scenario. Those multiple scenarios we will see. We'll also cover the kitting part, like if you have a assembly item, okay, in your facility, that scenario also we will cover. Okay,
But tell me one
then
thing, Rajiv,
yes.
please, if you don't mind. Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions
No,
because
no,
I did work
no problem.
some time back. I got some doubts. Now, for
Uh-huh.
example, like you said, in kitting, do
Mm.
does it need to be issued to a technical team to help desk to do that kitting? Because I work in the earlier in the for Ministry of Health, where kitting was very important and easy because they wanted to assemble like medicine for cold, medicine for cholera, all these things. So they put these things together. But in case, for example, there is a assembly of computer or something, we need to have specialized people. So I'm trying to find out: does it go from a warehouse back to technical team, then they uh, make the kit and it return back to warehouse?
See what happens. Kitting is mostly used, like you got the assembled or maybe assembly item. Okay, so you got the sales order for that assembly item. Okay, and then let's say your management order management is interfaced. I mean, we have an integration between order management and WMS. As soon as you get the order for assembly item, system will create a kitting order, work order, we'll
Mhm.
say. When WMS will create a work order. Okay, and that work order we will fulfill, which will outcome as your assembled order. So what it will do
Okay.
is it will first pick the child items. So let's say I have a
Oh.
assembled item of fan, so I will
Mhm.
get a fan as a cell. I mean, ordered. Okay, order item is fan. then system will create automatically, or it will create uh, order work order automatically. Okay, that work order will have a order as fan. Okay, but it will pick the
Required
child
or
items
good to
like
have things,
fins,
right?
motors, wires, or
Yeah,
maybe uh
I see.
like switches and all. Okay, then picker will pick those child items, motor, fins, and everything. it will
Hmm.
it will pick it to the assembly location, and on the assembly location you will kit it together to create a fan item, and that fan
Okay.
you will pack it for the sales order fulfillment,
Okay. It
and you will
doesn't
ship.
mean that they will fix it. They will keep the parts together in one
Yes,
box. Am I right?
yes, in
Okay.
one box. Correct,
Yeah,
correct,
this is
correct,
what I was trying because I
correct.
thought that
This is not a
they will
whip
assemble that.
for Yes, this is not a whip for your information. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
whip is
yeah.
whip is like you are manufacturing it. Assembly
Okay.
is you are just getting it together.
Just getting all the parts together for
Yes,
the
yes.
people to do
Many
them.
guys,
Okay.
yeah, many people get confused and they mix it together. Whip and kitting
Yes,
is different,
exactly. That's
but
a
yeah,
doubt I had.
yeah, correct. Whip is like you are manufacturing and your final item is totally different.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. Kitting is it just you are kitting a child parts
Putting
and you
this
are
thing
kitting it
together.
together in one box.
Okay. Like IKEA box.
Yeah, correct. Uh, okay. And then we will see some integration scenario, file-based integration. We will see. I'll show you some API, API testing. How you can integrate or maybe send a payload to, to run some integrations. Okay, through Postman maybe. Okay, we'll see some integration scenario, maybe output interface, input interface scenarios. Okay, those we'll see. Yeah, so these are things we'll going to cover. Okay, so any doubt, we can take it
What
ahead.
could be a duration of this course?
We prefer 40 hours. Okay,
Okay.
so it can change as per the audience, or maybe the people that we have in
Understand.
training, because yeah.